92.3 K-Rock. K-Rock presents 5 Minutes with the Hives from 92.3 K-Rock.
Yeah, we had a big night, you know.
How do you correlate that in the morning?
We're actually very sorted out. It's just that we added a cardigan, some of us.
Oh.
And Matt added a jacket.
This is the jacket we have.
Everything is official Hives wear. So
when it
it's
rains, we have these jackets.
Not we, you. They don't have the jackets on. How do you do this in the morning?
Decide on what weather it was this morning.
No, it was bizarre weather in New York. Like yesterday, it started out summer and then it turned into autumn.
Just like
we
that.
blame the weather. We're just confused, pretty much.
Yeah, so we all kind of woke up, put some clothes on, and we kind of couldn't really balance it out what we were going to wear today.
Do you actually have to call each other though, and call it over to the rooms and decide, or is it mapped out like this is
No, it's
Monday,
like
a
telepathic.
Tuesday?
We just know instinctively.
That comes.
But
in
today
handy.
it didn't work. I think because we had been drinking pretty heavily last night.
I see.
So our telepathy kind of fizzled a little bit.
But you are all in the right color, though.
Yeah.
The stripes are all there. That works.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Right
last night was
pants.
good.
Last night's show was fantastic, and that meant we had to go out and celebrate, which was also fantastic. It was really fun. It's been a long time since the Hives jitterbugged so much.
It's been a long time since they what?
Jitterbug.
Jitterbug?
You know, the dance.
That's what you guys do after shows to celebrate?
We did it yesterday
If we
because
have good ones.
the bar...
We go out for jitterbugs.
The bar we went to was like a greatest hits of the 60s bar, so there was a good chance of jitterbugging. It was really fun.
So that's one of the benefits to coming to New York, I'd imagine. You have fun stuff to do afterwards.
Yeah, it was really fun. And they don't close so early in New York as they do in a lot of other American places.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. is
That's
good.
deadly.
God help us all.
So is tonight going to be different since tonight's your Maroon 5 show? I mean, is that kind of strange for you guys to go back and forth doing your own shows and then...
It's not
It's
really
not weird at all,
Five.
actually.
No, it works out really good. I mean, when we support Maroon 5, we only play for like half an hour. So it's
And then you get to go out and see the bars?
Yep.
yeah.
Tonight's also, there's some official after party going on.
Oh.
I'm sure that'll be exciting.
Is it the Maroon 5 official after party? Or
Maroon 5 and the Hives official after party.
We're on the same record label, and I think it's the record label after party, really. And it's for us, something like that. But yeah, it's kind of the Maroon 5, like doing every other show, almost like Maroon 5 and your own show. It's kind of like, you know, you like both cake and hot dogs, but it's good to do, you know, some days you have hot dogs, some days you have cake. You don't have to, you know. If you have all cake all the time, you'll get sick of cake. So it's been really fun, actually.
Do you hang out with them at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Not really. That I haven't that much, but a little bit.
You just seem, musically, you're just so different that I wonder if your personalities would be the same or if everyone just gets along.
We get along really well, but I don't think we know them enough to know exactly what how their personalities match us in a dating kind of way.
Right.
So
No, you're not sure if you want to date those guys yet.
I'm thinking, you know, I'm pretty sure most of us are heterosexuals, so I don't think we're gonna date them. But we've been hanging out a little bit, and they've been really nice to us, so it's been fun.
So someone else that's kind of a different sound than you guys is the Timbaland. How did that whole collaboration come about?
Well, he asked us to play guitar and sing on his record, and we said yes. And then he sent over some files of like the song. It's super modern, you know. And then we played guitar and sang on it and sent it back. It was really...
So there was no actual collaboration, it was just...
No, that's the way it worked, you know.
So
it was fun.
You didn't meet him or anything?
Yeah, I mean, we recorded.
We met him afterwards.
For our record, we recorded with him for 3 days in Stockholm. So we met him then and recorded, but it didn't end up on the record
Right, okay.
because it wasn't finished in time.
Well, he obviously was impressed that he wanted to have you guys on his album.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it started, really. That was the first thing we did with him. He asked us to be on his record then. And it was really fun to do it, just kind of, you know, fart around with some guitar and vocals on somebody else's song and then send it back and see what came out of it. And then we did a video for it in Los Angeles with... it was the most Los Angeles experience we've ever had, I think. We were at Universal Studios and there was all this catering food. And it was like a movie set. And there were female wrestling stars there.
Just
Wrestling.
there or as part of the video?
Part of the video. Yeah, they weren't just hanging out, I'm pretty sure.
You never know in LA.
Yeah, exactly. There would have been even more LA if they just kind of popped by.
Yeah. So do you guys feel like there was a lot of pressure? I know a lot of people from the UK feel this. Obviously, you're not from the UK, but there's this big pressure to like break the States to get to the point where you'd be playing Madison Square Garden as a headliner. I mean, do you guys feel that pressure, or are you fine with the success that you have in Europe and the success you have here?
I mean, I'm fine with it. We'd like more, of course, you know, but we're a pretty successful band. I mean, we're doing really well. So, but of course we could always do better. But not like in that UK kind of way. I think the UK thing, their whole obsession with Breaking America is because they never do it.
Yeah.
You know, they got Robbie Williams and they think he's the most amazing thing in the world, and no one in America understands shit about what he's doing.
I don't think half the people in this country have any idea who he is.
Exactly. How's that Beckham thing going though? Like importing soccer through importing him, is that going well?
You know, it's kind of a joke. You know, people bought a lot of tickets. People really wanted to see him, but it's not going to make soccer in this country. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's still going to be about American football here.
No, I think that British thing with Breaking America is kind of some kind of colonial leftover, you know. They still think of you guys as a colony, and they feel like they have to reconquer it every once in a while.
So anything that your fans can expect that's different, or this new album that you guys have coming out, just straight up Hives, or is there anything that, direction-wise, you guys went different?
It's both cake and hot dogs.
Yeah, there is some stuff that's very different from anything we've done before, and there's some stuff that's, you know, it's fantastic, but it's meat and potatoes Hives. You know,
it's the best thing ever. I had to write
the record. It's the best thing we've ever done, which I'm sure kind of makes it the best thing ever.
So I mean, you're proud of the album, though. That's good. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
I had to write it down, though. The Black and White album coming out on November 16th. Black and White album, is it just because you are often dressed in black and white, or is there any kind of Beatles references?
We have a million different explanations for it. You want one?
Just pick one, yeah.
Okay.
Make it up.
It's because it's, you know, let's say the black part is the stuff that does sound like the Hives, and the white stuff is the sound that doesn't sound like the Hives.
Okay.
So it's half and half.
So the next album will be called Cake and Hot Dogs.
No.
This one is kind of, but it's black and white.
Yeah, we need to come up with a metaphor for cake and hot dogs. Cake and hot dogs kind of sounds funny as an album title, actually.
All right, November 16th is when the new Hives album is in stores. Thank you guys for coming up to
thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
That was 5 minutes with...
Hej, vi är rockbandet The Hives från Sverige. Och ni lyssnar på 92.3 K-Rock.
From 92.3 K-Rock.